welcome to this episode of The Good, the Bad and the Telly. We'll be dealing today with some more episodes of Attack on Titan. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Take it away.
Okay, so we watched episodes 14 through 17 this time. This section was called The Eve of the Counterattack, and the first episode of what's called the 57th Scouting Mission. Eve of the Counterattack was mostly just what the characters are doing between the end of the Battle of Trost and this scouting mission. So it's Eren still in prison, Mikasa and the rest of the 104th are just sort of bumming about. They've really got nothing to do.
There's a kind of a dark arc in this. Eren's in prison and they're kind of just trying to tell what to do with him. It does kind of get dark.
Yeah, he gets it's like, okay, well, we'll just dissect him, and we might as well just dissect all his friends as well.
Yeah,
just in case.
Wasn't not a nice turn. A bit bizarre, frankly. It was the crowd shouting in the judgment place, wasn't it?
I do like how Darius Zachley, he immediately shut that down whenever it started.
Is that the guy that started beating Eren?
No,
because Eren. Who was the judge?
Captain Levi. The judge was Darius Zachley.
Okay, right. Well, he didn't shut it down that well because it kind of kept re-springing up, and he went quiet. Yeah,
but you'll see, if I show you the manga or if the anime gets that far, you'll see how much he shut stuff down. But
okay, right.
Then all these people shouting about the horrible things that they're gonna do to Eren and all his friends causes him to get a bit peeved off. So he starts thrashing while he's chained to the floor.
And it comes away, does it? Well, it starts to come away, the action.
No, I think
change.
the idea is it just makes a sound and that it's like, the Titan's moving.
I thought it moved. My mistake. Right.
But
chappie steps in, doesn't he?
Yeah, Levi comes in and kicks the absolute snot out of Eren.
He does give him a damn good beating. And I was a bit confused by that, but this is how I interpreted it. He was showing them that
he won't attack humans.
He won't attack deliberately, but while he's in danger. But if he starts threatening his friends, that's it. You're tearing up the rule book there.
Yeah.
There's no promises then. And that's what which is a very astute way to do it. It's very visceral.
And it also showed that the Scout Legion can control him.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy's literally under my heel, so...
Levi showing he's under. They control him, but he is also in control of himself. And they took a get about him being part of the squad, don't they?
Yeah, he's invited to join the Scouting Legion at the end of the episode.
Yeah, and there's kind of an interesting twist right there. They one of his teeth comes out during the beating, but when they go to look, the tooth's starting to grow back.
Yeah,
we don't see it, but the inspection.
That's his Titan powers extending into his
human.
Now, there's something kind of cool if you go back and watch one of the episodes in the training camp. You know, there's one where he keeps falling on his head.
Yes.
And you know how the Titan recovers
when he's doing
with
the 3D training,
how Titans recover with bursts of steam.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at his head immediately after that, his head's steaming.
Ooh, right, okay, that's a foreshadowing then.
Yeah.
Yes, and a clue.
Just kind of little.
So he might.
Cool little bit.
So he's had Titan power since he had the injection. Is the kind of suggestion, isn't it?
Yeah.
The injection came after the rescue. Yeah.
It was after he. It was after the events of the Colossal Titan appearing the first time.
Right.
But sometime before him joining the military.
Yes. And there's an indicator. They kind of know that the getting into that basement is important, don't they?
Yeah.
That's kind of raised. Anyway, sorry, I'm sort of jumping around a bit.
That's pretty much the end of the episode. They agree to hand him over to the Scouting Legion, and Eren joins.
Yeah.
Now the second episode starts with Levi, who was the captain that kicked the tar out of Eren, being joined by a squad of elites among the Scouting Legion.
Yeah.
All handpicked by him and taking Aaron to an old Recon Legion headquarters. It's like another name for the Scouting Legion.
Yeah.
They actually have loads of names in various different translations. They're like the Scouting Legion, the Recon Legion, the Survey Squad.
Yes, there's all sorts, aren't there?
Yeah. But they're basically using it to keep him... You don't find this out till later, but they're basically seeing how far his Titan powers go while he's out there.
Yeah.
But we don't really get shown that.
They hole up in... It's like a church.
Yeah,
thing,
that's the old headquarters.
Okay, and there's a lady scientist.
Yeah, Zoe Hanji.
Bit nuts. She's got these two Titans that she's basically putting through hell to try and figure out the limits of life. She's got them nailed.
They're nailed to the ground just to keep them in place, and she's doing various stuff like trying to talk to them. And
they're trying to bite her.
Yeah, they're trying to bite her. She doesn't care. She's like, "Ooh, they're feisty," sort of thing. But
yeah, and I think she's kind of seeing the fact that the nailing down thing was like, is that part of her experiments? I wasn't quite.
No,
clear.
I think that's
just to contain them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of drastic.
You do see some like later stuff with like some Titans they recover and they're like nailed to the ground. So.
Oh, okay. All right, but they're also tied around the neck, aren't they?
Yeah.
To try and stop the head movement so much.
Yeah. But in this episode, we find out it's more sort of implied, but it's sort of like a conclusion that you can gather from previous episodes in this, is that in this episode it explains that Titans subsist on sunlight. Like a plant.
Yeah, the eating's irrelevant. Well,
which means they don't eat for energy.
Sustenance.
They eat for fun, pretty much.
Or because they're deliberately trying to kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of mentioned earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When they talked about they would vomit up.
They just eat a full stomach and then vomit it up.
Yeah. What are the names of these two Titans?
They're called Sunny and Bean, but they're named after Sawney Bean. And for some reason, the scientist lady, Zoe Hanji, she goes on this long, rambling rant about...
cannibals.
Yeah, the Sawney Bean story.
She doesn't mention Sawney Bean directly, does she?
No, it's like, you'll be named after this ancient evil. Sunny and Bean.
Yeah, and for listeners who don't know Sawney Bean, is Google it. It's an eye opener.
Yeah,
it's fairly. I wouldn't do it at work. It's about a genuine cannibal tribe in Scotland, pretty much, that really existed. And there's a questionable thing of they were kind of evil, but how they were treated when they were discovered was worse. Yeah, you need to read about it if you want to.
But anyway, Hanji, she's explaining what's going on with these Titans to Eren, just so he'll sort of understand what's sort of going to happen to him during this experimentation phase.
Yeah.
When word comes in that both Titans have been killed.
Yeah, that is odd.
And the culprit escaped using 3D maneuver gear.
Yes. There's also a bit where she talks about... Didn't she talk about kicking her head and finding out...
Yeah, how she figured out that the light, when she booted a Titan's head, she'd cut off while aiming for the weak spot on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
And she kicked it and it was like... It shouldn't have been that light. So she like started experimenting and trying to figure out why they... Because something that big wouldn't be able to walk on 15 meters tall. You're not going to be able to walk on two legs.
Yeah, it's good.
With that build.
Tie back to realistic physics, that because like realistically, giants couldn't eat. They'd have to have way thicker bones and musculature if they were the same kind of weight when she start growing.
So from the looks of the skeleton like thing that Eren left behind when he tried to block the cannonball, their bones are pretty thick.
Yeah. So this one's a bit of a different pace from the others. There isn't as much fighting. There's just some odd stuff going on. So someone killed the Titans. No, they don't really know who.
Nah.
And that doesn't get resolved, does it? Really?
Nah.
We don't find out.
Not this part.
No, it's certainly not in the next episode.
No, this is kind of like it's a brief explanation of what's going to happen and what the effects of these two Titans being killed are.
Yeah,
and it's they go through and they check all the recruits 3D maneuver gear.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
And Annie Leonhardt, who's the blonde that's really good at Titan killing.
Yeah.
She says she's going to be joining the military police instead of the Scout Legion, which everyone else joins.
Right.
Because Armin, Sasha, Connie, Emir, all of them. But there's actually this kind of cool sequence where they're all pretty much crying over the fact that they're going to be joining the Scouting Legion.
Oh, to drag. You didn't mind it, did you? But
no, I thought it was kind of cool.
I was saying get on with it or something, which I often do.
Yeah.
It does get a bit emo at times, this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Your friends being bitten in half and you might be emo?
Yeah. Well, it's a matter of taste. Not a big fan of this particular three. They're okay. There was some interesting bits. The experimentation with the Titans by the mad lady scientist was kind of interesting.
It's cool because she's kind of nuts. She's also like, I think she's head of engineering, so she builds all the like Titan killing tools.
Right. Yes, she's like their the Q branch or something.
I'd say she's more like, there's in Pacific Rim. There's the guy who's crazy about kaiju.
Yeah.
She's more like him.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, good call that. Yes, she is. I mean, having said that, there were two major elements I did like in this three part. One I've already said, the sort of lady scientist work, and I think the court case was kind of interesting.
Yeah. There's a really creepy bit just after they come across the two Titans that have died. There's a bit where the scouting commander leans into her and asks him who he thinks the real enemies are, and then just walks away.
Well, it suggests he's tied in with, but I don't know because we haven't got to the episode where it's revealed. So don't tell me or don't tell us if you do.
Okay.
Right, episode 1 of the next. Sorry,
the 57th exterior scouting mission.
So they're sort of trying to take it back to him. They do talk about going back to Aaron's basement, don't they? Trying to figure out what's going on there.
The whole goal is to get to Shiganshina district, which is where Aaron used to be.
Yeah, now this one's
used to live.
Got quite a mystery tied to it. Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, now they've got this kind of cool method of travelling so far with so many people, is they all spread out, I think it's supposed to be a mile apart at the widest point.
Yeah.
And they use flares to direct themselves.
Yeah.
So, if a group comes across a Titan, they launch a red flare, and any group that sees that has to launch a red flare, so they can tell which side there's a Titan.
Yeah.
And then whoever's at the front will launch a green flare in the new direction that they're going to be heading.
Right.
So they constantly sort of end up zigzagging across terrain wherever they're going.
Because they're avoiding fighting, really.
Yeah, they are at a huge disadvantage
without the 3D. So outside the city, really.
Yeah, they demonstrate the only thing that they can really grapple onto is the Titans themselves.
Which is
and because of the open space, the Titans can now run.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, this has got a big female running Titan.
Yeah, the female Titan is she's the new villain for this part.
Yeah, she's kind of odd as well.
Yeah,
now most Titans haven't got a female body, have they?
No, they've all got male, and they've no nothing to indicate gender. They may look female in face, but there's
it's got a flat body.
It's like a Ken doll. Body sort of thing.
Whereas this is more like a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
I was wondering,
except if Barbie was an MMA fighter.
Yeah, I was wondering if the femaleness was tied to the ability to run, but you reckon that they can run?
Yeah, they can.
All sorts
they can run perfectly fine. We see one that can crawl.
But they seem to stumble around.
We see one that can crawl as fast as a horse.
Yeah, that is freaky.
Yeah.
Very freaky. A bit guy, I don't know, Giger-esque, not really. More like
that sort of weird.
Who's
body.
that artist that does weird imagery? Francis Bacon, is it? Or
I think so.
Or Bosch or something. It was kind of weird looking, anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so this female Titan accidentally knocks Armin off his horse.
Yeah.
And because his hood's up, he can't. She slowly leans down, grabs the hood, sort of pulls it back, then lets go and runs off.
She looks into his face. I don't know if she's looking at his face or his hair or something, but she inspects him kind of, doesn't she?
There's a bit where they suggest that it might be that she's after Eren.
Yeah,
so
that's
she's
one of the
looking for
suggestions. She's
him.
looking for something, which indicates intelligence, which is like the first sign.
And so they immediately go, she's like Eren. It's a shifter.
Yeah, they kind of think that might be. They're not sure, are they?
Yeah, and they do try an attack on her, but swords just break on her body. She grabs Reiner and almost crushes him, but he's able to buzzsaw his way out. So he's kind of lucky in that way.
And the only reason she does that appears to be because he's about to kill her.
Yeah.
Rather than because he's there. So there's something different about this Titan.
Yeah.
And it's different again from Eren, because Eren, even in his... When he's a Titan, he will kill humans or try to if the move
catches him.
Yeah, if they're messing with him. Whereas this one was obviously not particularly bothered to kill anyone.
It was a bit more methodical.
And it was inspecting things.
Yeah.
And that might be because if it is looking for Eren, then you just don't kill everyone. That's ridiculous. You'd have to inspect them. But you'd have thought, after inspecting Armin and seeing it wasn't Eren, she'd just kill him, but she didn't. So there's something going on there.
Yeah.
Basically, she then starts running, and they realise she's running towards the place Eren is. So that kind of ties into the belief that she's looking for Eren too. She could kind of sense him or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. This was a good episode. I did enjoy this one. I'm looking for... I think there's 4 more to this particular sub-story.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty...
No,
5. Sorry, you're right. 5. So we'll probably watch them 5 for next time, I should imagine.
Yeah.
And then there'll only be 3 left.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Okay, so looking forward to seeing the resolution of this particular sub-story. Are there more in production in that?
They're planning... The next series is being released in 2016. So...
The series is fairly recent. It says here it was broadcast September... The ones we've been watching September 2014.
Yeah.
So is not been around that long, and it's on Netflix US, which is cool.
No, it's been around... It was... broadcast
this is the English
air date. The original was in April, but the actual manga has been going on for ages. Since
So what, we're probably about 5 seasons in if you get through it. Are you reading the manga then?
Yeah, I'm up to date on the manga.
So you're well
it started 2009.
Right, okay. Really quite enjoying this. It is a dark and depressing. You warned me at the beginning. It was kind of dark.
This is grim.
Yes. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Really, I wasn't so keen on the 3-part. It was okay. It had its moments, but this first one of this counter striking kind of scouting mission kind of one. It looks like it could be pretty damn good. Yeah. So looking forward to it. I assume at some point they take back. Oh no! Let's not go into it because you know stuff and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I know a lot.
If you didn't know stuff, I'd speculate, but you know stuff. I don't want to draw you out unnecessarily. All right then. So bye from me.
Bye.